Alright. Welcome back to Slay the Princess. Now, if you remember last time, we got one last chance. One last chance to form whatever that is. I don't know. I don't remember. But anyways, let's just continue.
In the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
What I plan to do, actually, for this episode,
You're here to slay
I might slay her, honestly. I don't know. I'll see what it is.
End of the
But
world.
I'll probably check my options, honestly. We gotta explore everything, but I don't know still.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Just checking in. Hey, I think I'm in the king.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
What can I do?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No. Let's say this.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her.
Like, what I
Maybe
wanted
she
to do
really
is this.
killing someone.
I want to do an
in
all
cold
killing
blood isn't
spree
very
next
becoming of us.
time I do this again, but I don't know. I still have to figure out.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
I might just go
You step
kill
forward,
for
your
the
grip on
next
the blade
episode.
tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I'm sorry. Can't we just don't? What if she's bluffing? What if she's killed?
You go into this expecting to die, you're going to die.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
Oh shit! Only one chance. I'm not dropping
Then
the
I'm not
blade.
talking to you.
Aw. Guess we're at it, imposter. Okay.
I guess we are.
For the love of everything, just slay her.
I'm sorry,
Or drop the
narrator.
blade. Do something.
That's funny.
You stare at the princess, squinting fiercely. She squints. The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Holy shit.
You'll have to blink eventually.
That was funny as
Just
shit.
make a choice.
I love this option. Ah, god damn it. Think. Ah, I can't do anything but slay the princess. I know what happens when I drop the blade. That's the thing. Should I explore my options though? Hell no.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Let's see.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two
I still
people
love
who have
this
met
option.
each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
So all the explore options are the exact same.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Let's see this.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Well, you do have that big, sharp knife. You could always cut me out of here.
She
That's still
speaks with
nasty.
almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free. You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Okay, we already tried those
You
options.
make
We
your
go
way
back
back to the
downstairs.
bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they? The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
We already saved the princess, and in the end, I'm still gonna get the same conclusions. No. Actually, wait a minute. Oh, wait. There is one thing, actually. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'll show you guys.
Against your better judgment, you place
Oh,
the blade
I'll show you
against
guys.
the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick
Still
work of
fucking
it.
gruesome.
Before long,
Every
you
time
make
she
a
cuts her
crack
flesh,
through
it
bone,
rips
which
right off.
pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound. Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world.
I think it's better to show you rather than me
I
explaining what
just
I'm going
can't
to do.
let her escape into the world. As the
But
princess
short all,
approaches the bottom
it's the
stair,
option
your
that I
body
choose
steps
last
forward
time
and
in the
raises
second
the
chapter
blade.
that led to another complete. But
Wait,
instead of
this isn't fair.
doing
You
that
can't just
option,
do that.
I'm gonna do the other option
Literally.
and see what happens.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Oh, I can't. Oh, shit. Alright, okay. So they do disable it. Alright, okay. There was another choice we are going to do, but it doesn't look like I can do that. Because, you know, when she decapitates herself, you're supposed to take her head. But I also want to leave her head instead and see what happens, but I guess I can't do that. Oh well, we got one
Thank
option.
you. You swing your arm towards her throat, the blade singing through the air. But she's ready for it. She grabs your arm, her grip like a stone vice. You drop the blade.
Oh, Jesus! Also, I have feathers. Oh, that's cool.
She lets go, and faster than you can react,
She throws a fist.
bone-shattering haymaker.
That's funny.
There's a ringing in your ears. You're fairly certain you can feel bone grinding against bone where she fractured your jaw, but your body isn't allowing you to feel much right now. Adrenaline coursing.
It's kind of funny though how she managed to crack my wrist in one squeeze. She's pretty strong for one.
You fall to
Jesus.
your knees. You're barely able to bring your
Like,
trembling
oh,
arms up to defend
shit.
yourself before she hits you again.
God damn, she's gonna
Every
kick my
blow
ass.
is as punishing as the first. You feel bones shatter with every impact, unknown ruptures blossoming with blood somewhere inside of you.
You poor thing. I'll go ahead and put you out of your misery.
God, I love her voice. I love all the voices in here.
She
They did
places
such a good job.
confident heel on your chest and pushes you down to the ground. Her knee falls to your throat, your windpipe crushed beneath a weight you didn't think her slight form could possibly possess.
Yeah.
It can't just end like this, right? I'm sorry.
But
it's
over.
Everything goes dark,
And you die.
and you die.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna do the other thing. But in the end,
You're on a
I guess
path
it's good to know
in the
that they do
woods,
lock you out in some
and at the end
options,
of
so you
that
can't
path
repeat.
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
If I press this, what
You
happens?
have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Okay, yeah.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do
Oh, shit.
everything in her
Oh,
power
I think there was
to
like a
stop you
couple
from
explore
slaying
options
her.
we can do. Oh, wow.
Don't believe a word she says. We might as well just pledge
Oh.
ourselves to her and stop pretending
voice of
we're
the
capable
broken.
of doing anything
Nice.
in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying. Just ignore
Yikes.
their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I
What the
cannot
fuck?
stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone.
I think I know what this one is.
Self-included.
I think I know
agree.
what this
If
one
she's
is.
wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be. If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here. The interior of the cabin
Whoa.
is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar
very
with
small,
a
aren't I?
pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do
So
we feel
short.
so
Exactly.
small? We
Why am I so
feel
small?
We are small.
That's true.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door.
Let's
It's a
still do
wall.
this option
There
every
isn't
time.
much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left
Shut up,
unseen.
broken. Let's take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be
Altar,
difficult
okay.
to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I don't like how they say altar. This shit's some ritual.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice.
It's
still
gonna be
so
true.
basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Is
Okay.
that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
I'm on a phone.
Boom. She wasn't like this last time.
God damn it, I love her voice,
She
man.
wants us to
Holy
see her.
shit,
We
it's just so
need
good.
to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few
was
minutes
true.
ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
That's true.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess. Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the
forgot, I'm
vast
small as fuck,
temple-like
so-
room beyond.
These stairs are big as hell. About like nearly half of it, I guess.
The princess towers over.
God damn!
Almost glowing in the starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window.
Oh,
Her hair
God.
billows around her, and a chain
Oh, my
binds her
lord.
wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
It should grow in
You brought that
size.
knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity.
I think that's a compliment. Thank you very much.
Drop it.
The blade slips
Okay,
from your fingers
fair enough.
and clatters uselessly to the floor. We didn't have to do that, and yet you did. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out.
I think you already know.
Kneel.
No. Let's just kneel for the heck of it.
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird.
Uh,
Now, why don't we talk?
This has so many miscommunications
The
right here.
last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
Okay.
Speak.
The last time we met. Nobody
Oh,
should have
boy.
met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then, and there's nothing we can do to stop her now.
That's true.
He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before, and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her?
That's true.
That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
You're supposed to. No, I won't tell you.
You will.
Just do it already. It will feel so much better to do as she says.
Alright, I'm gonna tell
You weak-willed buffoon.
them.
Is that so?
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her.
Oh,
Maybe she'll be nice to us.
oh no. She's just gonna kill me. Oh, let's see. What happened for that to die? Pledge yourself to her. Let's see. Let's see if it's something.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
Let's see this one.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird. There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
That's kind of weird, but okay.
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
Bro, I'm small as hell. How am I gonna... Exactly!
Rude. Of course she can. It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world.
Good
That's
points, both of them.
exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful god unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am, or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity. The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world. And from your act of utter devotion and submission
Can't run.
springs a new dawn.
Well, I'm small as fuck. I'm probably not gonna get far.
Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
I'm not gonna help you. I don't care if something new comes up later. I just can't let you do that. Let's do that option.
I see. Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Do it. It's what she wants.
How about
No
we resist?
objections here.
Oh,
Don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade. As your eye falls on the blade, you feel
Okay.
a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
oh, she really not giving many choices. Okay. Oh, wrong button.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad.
Okay, yeah. We can do
Oh
that.
boy,
We were probably gonna stand anyway.
we're gonna die. I hate you. I hate you so much, all of you. Stop making me do things. I'm going to kneel here forever. Can't do
You
shit.
can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
To defy me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance. Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
What?
What? Exactly.
You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
Oh, wow, that's... okay, horrible. Alright, I'm dead.
Oh, we'll end this all right.
Your hand
Yep.
lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
Exactly. Yeah, I can't do
You
it.
can't just slay yourself. You're perfectly healthy and capable, and all you have to do is ignore her and do what has to be done. The blade and the hand that wields it remain firmly locked in place until you change your mind and decide to do literally anything else.
Can I do
Look
anything?
at you quaking against my will. An ant defying a god. It's pointless to resist. In the end, everything submits to oblivion. But you're not the one resisting me, are you? There's something else in there.
Uh-oh.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Oh,
A
shit!
shriveling little worm stretched beyond
Oh,
its
damn.
limits, trying to
There goes the
control
narrator.
things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Screaming.
You bring the blade to your neck. You slice through soft flesh,
Jesus.
severing veins and arteries, your blood flowing freely down your body. It's a painful lesson in obedience, but the pain won't last forever. No.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
We will. I promise.
I know you will.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Wow, ain't that creepy. Well, that's chapter 3, the
You're on a
apotheosis.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path... Oh, let me guess, and at the end of the path is a cabin!
What's a Contrarian?
Excuse me? Come on, man. We can see it right in front of us. And besides, we've been here like, what,
5 times.
five times
Yeah.
already? I think this is 3. Who cares? The woods are always the worst part anyway. Nothing ever happens in them. I care. Every single time you've been here, it means an entire other reality has been damned to oblivion. One reality is already an incalculable loss. And there is a massive difference between 3 and 5. Feels like the numbers getting thrown around here are too big not to be abstract. Numbers like 5. Numbers like entire realities. At the end of the day, it's all just silly, isn't it? None of us can count to a
Silly, yeah.
whole reality, and he's asking us to think about the difference between 3 and 5. You're already starting to lose the thread. Just because you can't personally sum up the contents of an entire reality doesn't mean that the people inhabiting it don't contain moral value. If you have any sense of ethics left in there, if you have any moral compass, please, you have to stop her. Don't you get it?
Here's the voice that
makes
broken.
right, and she didn't even have to touch us last time to prove her power. So what? Just because she made us kill ourselves, we're supposed to submit to her authority without question? I knew when to surrender to our better. You would have lost eventually anyway, and it would only have made her angry. It would only have made things worse for all of us. Oh, for the love of... Can you all please just get on with it? You're not making this any easier for yourselves. Do we even have agency right now? We either do what she wants, or we do what he wants. Either way, we're listening to somebody. Please,
That's true.
nothing in life is a binary. Obviously, we find a third choice that nobody wants.
You all talk about choices and freedom, but there is no choice when it comes to the will of a god.
I'm going to cut you off right there. She is not a god, and the more times you fail, the harder it becomes for you to succeed. But the fact that you're still here means you still have a chance to pull this off. So, princess, dangerous, cabin, slay, now.
Run away! I have so
Right
many
now,
questions.
you have
Yeah.
neither the time nor the mental acuity to handle a single response. It's now or never. As you finish your inane
Oh
question,
shit! I'm breaking the
ground
environment.
quakes beneath your feet. You feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees start to sway and then crumble, breaking apart as everything is drawn towards the cabin. Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door, she will be free.
Any, words of warning? You
Yeah.
already know everything you need to know.
Oh damn it! I'm forced to go now.
As you step forward,
Oh!
the cabin explodes. You're flung backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you.
She fucking blew up the cabin. What the fuck?
You watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the
Jesus.
princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you. The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
It became a planet.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade. It's now or never.
Yeah, exactly. The funny one.
Well, we could always run away, right? To where? I don't know. Anywhere.
You're all ruining the moment of her ascension. Have you no respect for the divine?
Embracing flee. Let's flee.
Cowed to your core, you turn to flee, leaping from the piece of floating debris and into the empty space beyond where the woods used to be. This isn't cowardice, this is a calculated move.
That's true.
Sure it is.
Ah, fuck you.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't just a little afraid of her.
Are you so awestruck by my glory that you cannot bear to look at me? I think not.
As you fall, a great force pulls at the back of your neck, violently yanking you away from whatever lack of destination you were headed towards.
Now, witness me!
Yes, your grace.
She turns you to face her.
Dear
The
Lord.
scruff of your neck is held firmly between two giant fingers. So much for running away.
I forgive you your transgressions, but my destiny is inescapable.
Thanks, I guess.
She's right, we don't even have a weapon. It's over, isn't it?
Yeah.
And yet she still extends her mercy. We should do as she says. Why are you all resisting in the first place?
Well, I have no
So much
options.
for spiting her. Spiting him it is.
Good. I can feel your heart opening to mine.
I got no choice.
Her words are like a gentle tug, drawing you closer to the mountain of her body. You land softly on her shoulder. Her skin is warm.
I got no choice. Wow. It really is the end.
We're still here.
Oh, here it is.
Everything is gone but us and her. This is her power. This is where we're meant to be.
He's really gone? Huh, that's unexpected. But he would have said something by now if he were still here. Right?
That's true.
Never knew when to shut up, that one. It's part of why I liked him so much.
The irony. The
I
irony
believe all it
of
took
that.
to make him disappear was saying no once. What happens now?
This world is but an illusion, keeping us from my ascension. A play of shadows dancing on the wall.
She get yanked.
The flame may be snuffed, but the wall remains. This isn't just for my glory. You are a part of this now.
See? This is nice. We're safe. She's helping us. She's helping everyone.
She's going to get devoured. Oh, what the hell?
It will be over soon, little bird. Then your eyes will open. The dawn of this pain will seem but the fading memory of a distant dream.
Soon? Soon? Does that mean there's gonna be more?
It's so true.
My only comfort is that he isn't here to see us suffer. He would love that, wouldn't he?
True in a sense, I guess. Oh, God.
Yes. Hurt her. Do something, anything, to make it stop.
No, if suffering is what she demands of us, suffering is what we'll give. Why would I doubt our God?
It is so, so tempting to see what's on the other side of that great big nothing, but I think I'm gonna lose myself if this goes on for much longer. Why do we have to be the ones going through all this pain while she gets all the benefits?
Blasphemer. We have been given the gift of offering ourselves to a
Stupid.
higher purpose, and you spit in its face.
Oh, whoa. The icon changed. It's like a bird. Is that a crow? Let's do this one. Let's see what happens. Oh, I'm losing myself. Oh,
You've
Jesus.
done so well, little bird. Behold, the fruit of your anguish.
Are they yours? Oh,
Where are we? Does it even matter? Here, there, it's all the same.
You're
Okay.
starting to sound like me.
focusing. Focus. Then we'll open up.
Oh,
Beautiful.
what is that? I think I want to be there.
It's where we're supposed to be.
Can we come back if we go there? I don't want to go there if it means we can't come back.
Oh. Oh.
Were we supposed to stop? I don't think this is over.
Yeah.
After everything I cast aside on my path to ascension, what remnant of the old could possibly be left to defy me?
Yourself. Yeah. There she is. Yep. That's her.
We have to be able to do something to help her. This can't be how it ends. It can't. It can't. It can't. It can't.
I think this is the end. I can feel every part of me freezing over.
I like how she hates us to their guts, but then she still tried to save us. Okay, that's weird. Yeah.
You have been the only thing I've ever known to show me grace. I am sorry if I have not shown you the same.
Okay.
little bird.
Oh,
No, no, I don't want to be somewhere she isn't. It would always be dark without her.
It's what she wants for us. But
Whoa.
can we make it?
oh,
Of course we can.
Look
We
at
can
that.
do whatever we want.
That's cool.
And I believe in her.
Oh. Okay, I am gone.
And
Yeah.
there's that mirror again.
That
Why is
mirror.
it here? Why now? This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing. I don't want to look at us.
Alright, let's see what I look like now. Nothing. Oh, I'm gone. Whoa! Crow!
I think you know what I am.
I figured as much. Oh, that looks so trippy. Jesus. Oh my god, there's a lot of questions. Okay, let's start from the top. Let's see. I want to see you. What are you? Are you like me? If you're not looking, what are you? I have so many questions for you. I'm sorry, don't have one. Look, warrior, stop asking questions. Sometimes it's easy to break. Are you part of me? Something like that. Let's see this one. You want him to want one to save the princess.
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Ah, knew it. Let's see what else. There was a new option up there. What is she? Let me see. How many times venture have you been the same along? I wasn't supposed to see all this, wasn't I? Was I? What is this place for everyone? Why would you want to world? I'm pretty sure death is good, actually. Important, even. I died plenty of times. Let's go this way. Mentioned many times, have you been the same along all
I
along?
haven't, and that's by both necessity and design. This
Oh.
construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world. But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Oh, damn. Okay, okay. Hubris. There's another option. Where was it? Death is good, actually. Important.
If that's your belief, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can't grasp the abject horror of dying.
Damn, okay, okay. What else things? Let's see this one. I wasn't supposed to see all this, wasn't I?
You were either going to have seen all this, or you weren't going to have seen all this. This is worse, but you still have an opportunity to save the world. You can still slay her.
Okay, okay. Let's see. Well, this one. He says she contains death. What is she?
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Oh, okay. Better than death. Let's see. A lot of questions. What is my true identity? Construct. Does that work? Oh, let's ask this question. Oh, let's see what else we have first. Enjoy an abstract concept of all things. Why she a princess? She could be random slices of soggy bread. I'm stupid. How did you die? Oh my god, so many good questions. Jesus. What the hell? Something small. I would have helped you destroy it. You can't. Something else. Every time I ask you something, please. I'm sorry. Doesn't hurt. So many questions for you. A lot of questions. Except for the hubris. Won't I be alone? There's another question I'll ask. Let's ask this
It
one.
wouldn't work. Her nature as the shifting mound makes it so nothing can last forever as it is now. It wouldn't matter how long the two of you waited. Eventually she would find a way to leave. And then everything would change. Everything would face oblivion. And until then, the clock ticks on.
Okay. I see. What else should I ask? My identity, died. Place beyond, difference. I suppose. Let's ask the will. Oh, that one,
Are you
yeah.
asking me to spend my final moments psychoanalyzing you? She wound up a princess because you wanted her to be a princess. As to why, maybe she needed to be beautiful, important, above you, but on a level you could still approach.
Oh.
Things to come. I don't know. Gods are supposed to be beyond comprehension. I really shouldn't try and anthropomorphize you like this.
Okay. So it's more like my own mind that made you to a princess. For some fucking reason. I don't know. We have the weirdest, I don't know, psychological shit, let's just say. We just made her a princess, apparently. Where is it? Oh, this one right here. People, whatever people believe, can whether it's small.
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore. And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die.
Okay, that counts with 2 on 1 question. You know that things won't be worse than to start her. Not anymore. Am I not a living being? The looping in that question is pretty good. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do those.
You never were. You are the Long Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death. For a time, this construct could help you approximate being alive, confining your mind to a single reality. But you've experienced far too many lives for it to work much longer.
I see. Okay. I don't want to be a god. I want to be me. A god. I always knew I was special. That's stupid. Where was the other option? Are you a god or were you a god? How did you die? Looping.
Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant.
Yeah, that's true.
For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really?
Okay.
Except for me. I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Okay. Alright, buddy. I think you're out of time. And before you die for good, I'm going to lie. I'm going to go
I've
for this.
said my piece, and my time is up. I'm just an echo, and every echo fades away. You know what you have to do.
Oh, he closes his eyes before he breaks. I was right. You're the long quiet, best nasty god. One last time. And there's no final recipe. Bear with us. Nothing for me to find. What? Oh, he's coming now. Bro, that shit so scared us. It's like the fucking Whoa! What the hell?
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
That's creepy
It's
and
been
trippy.
so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
What the fuck? I'll miss you too. How about that? He smiles in response. Wait for me to continue. That's nice. Echo.
Every
Let's see
word
that.
you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
I belong quiet.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Alright, what happens
Ever
now?
the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echoes spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in this? Let's talk. The characters and questions about living in the world. That always became good. What's the point of me doing this? It didn't matter what roads I would have walked if I had led to this moment. There has to be another way. Told you. When you reach this point, slay the princess, and take a delivery, so I don't know how to leave. Okay. Let's do this one.
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end. Pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
Don't you have a say in this? Yeah.
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts.
Alright.
If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
Okay. Make a choice. Let's do this one.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand.
Fair
But
enough.
we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it.
Okay.
Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Whoa.
You are weightless and alone, suspended in the gravity of an idea too great for you to hold. The very ground beneath your feet loses its meaning. There is nothing but me.
What the hell?
When you were confronted with my vessel's apotheosis, you chose to accept me, to allow me to burn away all doubt, and turn
What
you
the
into
fuck is
agents
happening?
of my divine
Exactly.
will. You accepted that I was everything, and together we found our purpose. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into consciousness.
Oh. I exist without you. I. Oh. Oh. So close to freedom. I miss when that was you. You were consumed by your own ego. Let's go with that option.
And through your lack of one, you too were consumed. Yet
Okay.
we were able to
Alright.
create
We can play this
something
game,
new.
okay? But we're not gonna get anywhere. Fair enough, alright. Oh. The ghost.
It pretends to protect us from loss.
Oh, is this what I look like? What the hell?
To fear ruin protects from losing status. To fear rejection protects from being known. If losing a body is contained within having a body, losing status is contained within having status.
okay.
Being known is contained within being conscious.
Okay.
It is in the nature of all things to transform.
I like this
To go
part.
from known to hidden to known again. But when the ceaseless impermanence of all things strips away the finality of endings, what remains of fear? Is it a shelter protecting you from itself? Or is it a shelter protecting itself from you? You took fear by the hand and walked with it into the unknown. And through that, you feared nothing.
This vessel statement directly. You broke me to your will. You wanted the world to be you. I'm not afraid anymore. You want to make the world suffer. I'm not afraid anymore, even if. Yeah, and it'll go down.
Others cling to fear because they have not yet seen beyond it.
Not like that, Josh.
Will you strip the world of possibility just because some refuse to see its beauty? Your liver drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go? But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire
She looks
free.
fucking pissed.
You lived in me, and
The
we
other
lived
one,
in you.
not the happy one.
Forever and ever and ever, consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Let's see. I was blind emotionally. I want that feeling back. That feeling never left me.
Then there's no need for you to fight for freedom. Whenever you're ready, we can live together. Hand
Oh,
in hand.
stop the fighting early and surrender. I won't leave you not until you see things from my perspective. Huh. Okay. Shit. Alright, okay. So this is one of my... I don't know how long this is going to take, but I'm going to explore every option and just capture it. So I think I'm just ending the episode here, and the next one, I'll probably just continue where I left off. Because I don't know how much there is. And honestly, I thought this was going to be short, but there's tons of shit. There's a lot of dialogue. But I'm going to explore everyone, and that'll just be the next episode. So I'm going to end off this one here, and see you guys next time. Peace.